Hello and welcome to this week's Steam Night. Today, we're going to make calming jars. Now, how many of y'all have had a rather stressful year? I know I have. Between the pandemic and I started grad school, I could use a calming jar. How about you? So today, we're gonna make some. First, you need a jar and need some water, and we're going to use baby oil. You can use baby oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, any kind of oil for this, and anything you want to float in it. That could be glitter. I have some buttons here, and I have some fun bead shapes. Okay? So first, you want to take your jar and fill it about halfway with water. Now, you can add food coloring to this to make it even more, make it colorful, beautiful, and to make the color, the distinction noticeable. But unfortunately, I'm fresh out of my beautiful green food coloring. So, plain water it is. And then, take whatever oil you find. Make sure it's not an oil that anyone in your family actually needs for, say, cooking. Seriously. Do not use an oil that your parents need for cooking later tonight. Alright, and now you see that separation there? Now if we had added food coloring to the water, we would see that even better. But we have a distinct line between the very clear water and very clear baby oil. So we're just going to fill that up a little bit more. And okay, stop. All right. So do you see those two lines? Now last week we talked about density. And we know that oil is a lighter density than water. That's why the water stays on the bottom and the oil floats right on top. Now I'm gonna grab some fun buttons. Now, how many buttons? However many you want. What color buttons? Whatever color you find. Do we take the buttons off of our clothes? No. No. So, let's see. Let's try this fun, pretty button here. Not sure if you can see. It's like a, kind of looks like a flower. And Miss Mary likes flowers. So let's see what happens when we just put the one in there. Okay, so it is just sitting right there where the oil meets the water. And now let's pour the rest in. Okay, so do you see this little bundle of buttons that is just being cradled by the oil? Oh, they sunk! They all just sunk. Okay, so now what I want to do, see, we have quite a few here that stayed on with the oil, and these that just sunk right to the bottom. So now we are going to close our jar very well. Make sure that nothing is going to leak out. Do you see how that line stays when we turn it to the side? Right here? Okay. Now shake it. Okay. And let's just watch it settle back. And you see the bubbles? Wait for the bubbles, and okay. So, when you do this, no matter how many times you shake it, especially if it's clear like this, you'll be able to see that the oil will stay at the top and the water will stay at the bottom. Now, and it can, and if you add glitter to it, it'll be a nice, very calming thing. If you add, say, cotton balls and purple and blue glitter and maybe some silver, you can make a nice space galaxy. And here we have, these are trying to stay there in the oil and these are sunk to the water. And so this is just a nice, wonderful, fun little extra density experiment that also can be very fun when you're stressed and you just want to shake something and watch it all settle back. Because eventually everything kind of just settles back down, right? Alright, have a good week, and we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Bye!